really good. Happy? Is this our Christmas episode?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. One.
Merry motherfucking
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah, because
No, Christmas is on Thursday.
Yeah. All right,
No.
guys. Welcome back to Anything Really Podcast, episode 20.
20.
Got myself here. Bryce.
CHEN.
Cassie off cam with the mic.
CHEW. EN. Y. 20. I apologize.
Cassie on the mic, off the pod though, off the video, and we got Cody to my left. You don't know him already. You know, wearing a nice shirt today.
Yeah, I had to take the
And-
company shirt off.
Yeah.
And I was told that I couldn't wear a Crescent shirt no more.
By who?
Some viewers.
Oh yeah. Why are you wearing the same shirt every episode?
I'm poor. I can't
Dude, it's
afford
funny because I like that though, because that means that he's actually like Unk's paying attention. You know what I mean?
I'm just checking me out.
There's one guy, the guy that I'm training at work all week. I worked with him at my last place I was working at. And so we haven't really we'll talk over text or whatever, Instagram message, but it's been like 2 years. Some shit happened, kind of split the work friend group up. You know, and I left.
Call him out.
Oh,
Who
Tyler?
split the group up?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Oh.
You know. So Tyler came to, and I'm showing him the ropes and I'm training him. I'm not
Bro.
even a signed off mentor.
Quit saying where you work, so I have to stop cutting it out.
I'm not even a mentor. You have to be assigned or trained as a mentor. But my supervisor's just like let him learn under me. So everything we're doing is kind of like illegal. But he actually put me in a mentorship class Monday, and I did not want to do that because I'm okay with training him, but I don't want to be a trainer there.
yeah.
You get a little bit of money, but I don't feel like waking up in the morning to go to the class because you have to do a class there. They have classes there where you get certified to do shit. And I said, I don't feel like doing the class, but I probably will just so I can benefit from this week of basically being a teacher, just yapping the whole fucking shift. I'm socially exhausted, just yapping the whole shift and trying to teach them everything. It's a lot to learn, even if you know how to solder. He knows how to solder, but it's like all the little, you know how it is, all the technical stuff where it comes to paperwork, stamping, dating, this paper, that paper, this one, it goes in this order, this job goes here. When you're done with it, it goes here.
That's my whole job now.
Like training?
No, paperwork.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot to talk about. So I'm like been yapping all week. I haven't been on my phone. Usually I'm more on my phone in the bathroom playing my phone apps or
And you actually had to work?
yeah, I actually had to sit down and actually be attentive the whole shift, you know? So shout out Tyler though. We've been catching up a lot, 2 years. A lot's
Chopping
happened
it
in 2
up or
years.
whatever?
And,
Did you tell him about the pod?
yep, he said he's the one that I told you months ago that was saying which I don't know the reasoning because I told him this. He said he was the guy that said, "Is it on Spotify?" Because he'd rather listen to it on Spotify than play the video.
I honestly, I have the last time I haven't watched a podcast on YouTube in a long time. I'm Spotify only, to be honest.
And then I was like, well, maybe he wants it on Spotify because he doesn't have YouTube Premium. And you don't know when you click your phone off, it'll stop the video if you don't have Premium. If you have Premium, you can play YouTube video, lock your phone, and it'll
Really?
still play.
Yeah, Spotify.
So I said, or you can have the video playing in your car on your phone and just put it in the other seat or put it somewhere and you don't have to watch it because he wants to be attentive on the road. So, yeah, he's the Spotify.
I'm a Spotify guy too, to be honest.
I'm a YouTube guy.
Maybe they'll offer us a deal,
Maybe.
like a
I was
Spotify
actually
deal.
thinking about getting away from Spotify this week
Why?
because their shuffle is broken.
We'll cut that. Oh,
Their shuffle sucks. And Alex said Apple
can't
Music
speak on it.
shuffle
I'm hoping
sucks
for the
too.
deal.
Oh, yeah.
No, Spotify's shuffle, but I think that's shuffle on everything.
No, Alex
YouTube
said
Music shuffle is actually kind of dope
that's what Alex said
Yeah.
too. And I already have YouTube Music because I pay for YouTube Premium.
because they use like
So
AI.
if I'm paying for YouTube Premium, why not use Apple or YouTube Music?
Oh yeah.
So I need
Yeah.
to cancel, say $14 a month because it's like
Yeah.
$13.66 on my
Oh, wow.
account every month for Spotify.
Yeah, I pay the premium subscription and then an extra account for her.
Yeah, like
For
it starts.
Spotify.
You know how it is. Subscription services, taking over the world.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. I can't afford all that stuff.
I'm starting to just. I'm about to just start pirating everything.
I have to. I might become a pirate.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was my week. A lot of yapping, a lot of talking, a lot of training, and a lot of
You had a week of yaponomics.
Yep. Enrolled for classes for spring.
Nice.
Yep. Only can do 3. I have 6 left to do. 6. But there's 3 that I can only do after I complete the 3 that I need to do now. And I told them, I said, is there a way we can override this? Like I'm someone special.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I
you
mean?
are
I'm
to me.
hitting up UCF and I'm like, can we speed this shit up? Because I want to do all 6 now. And they were like, nah. They
Oh,
said, you got to do
shoot.
these 3. You can override. Well, they let me override one thing. You got to do 2 at UCF, 1 at Valencia. Because we don't offer this class online here at UCF, which is crazy. You have to do it at Valencia. And I looked at the class at Valencia. And the class I need to take, there's no online for. And I'm tweaking. I'm starting to freak out because I'm like, because they have a
I thought
rule.
Valencia was only online.
No.
Oh.
You can't be a transient, is what it's called. Transient student. Basically, if you're taking class at 2 different schools, you cannot be a transient student on your term of graduation. So basically, if I'm unable to do this class through Valencia that I need to do, it'll make me have to do this 3 summer classes and then 1 class in the fall, and it elongates my process more. So I'm tweaking, right? I go to Valencia. I'm sending emails. There's 2 teachers that offer not fully online, but 1 day on site. So 1 day I'd have to go to the school. All the rest of the work's online. And I told her, I sent emails. I said, look, you guys don't have any fully online for me. I told them the whole story. I work nights. I work at Daytona Beach. I live an hour and a half away from this school. I don't see how I can go to school for 1 day. Can I just do everything online? Whether it be I watch the lesson on Zoom for attendance purposes. And then they said, I had a student in a similar situation. You're all right if you enroll in my class. I was like, thank God, bro.
That's
Like,
hot.
shout out that
Nice.
lady. If I remember her name, the
And
teacher
what's
at
she look
Valencia,
like?
I would shout her out.
That's nice.
Nice. That's
And,
good. Why? You don't have to vote for that. She's a nice lady. Never mind.
But shout out her, bro, because, like, I was stressing about that all week. And as soon as, like, all my stress was lifted off my shoulders when she said I'm good.
No, that's nice.
So I'm ready to fucking be done in the summer then, I guess.
I was
Ready to
able.
fucking be done.
That was me. 1 year when I tried to graduate early because I started my bachelor's program and typically takes 2 years,
Yeah.
and I got mine done in 1 year.
Bachelor's 4.
Well, that's including,
Advertised as 4.
that's
Well,
including your
it's
AA.
4 years, including your 2 AA years. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
2
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
years.
So yeah, I was supposed to do 4, but I did in 3.
You got your AA?
Mhm.
And what?
Well, she's got her bachelor's now too.
Yeah, I have my bachelor's.
I know
too.
that, but I asked about her AA.
My AA is kind of weird. I can. It's not
How does that
really
work? An AA is just an associate's, an
It can
arts
be associates
degree.
of science or
But there's
associates
different
arts.
ones.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's associates.
Oh yeah,
of
because
science.
mine was an AS in.
That's different.
Well, that's an associate in science and criminal justice technology. So there
Yeah.
are different
Yes.
ones, yeah. But there's even different AAs. An AA
Yes.
in
What was
business
yours?
management.
I honestly, I don't know because
Business
I was,
management.
No, I think it was associates in arts.
Yeah, that's an
Yes,
AA.
but
In what was your AA for?
it's associate in
No, no,
arts. What is it? Colon, semicolon.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
Your classes were business focused. You were
No,
working.
it wasn't. It was dental focused. So I was supposed to go into dental hygienist.
how?
I don't think she graduated, dog.
I
So
don't
then
know.
sounds
somehow
like-
all that got to transfer into business.
That sounds like the story of a liar.
No,
Yeah.
listen, college is a scam.
Yeah, it is. I
So
got
I
mine in
was able
general
to do
health
that.
studies. General health studies. Associate in arts, general health studies. And now I'm in health business administration. My BS, Bachelor of Science. And then, you know what? It was a joke, but I'm actually kind of serious because I thought it'd be kind of funny, but kind of, ironic because I'm not African American. But I told Randy at my work, I said, you know what, bro? I'm going to go for my master's. I'm going to see if I could do it at Bethune-Cookman.
Well, is Bethune-Cookman strictly African American or is it just minority?
It's African American. But I can't get a minority scholarship because I'm not African American.
Why can't we say black? That's not racist.
No, it's a black college, HBCU.
Yeah.
It's an HBCU, but I told dude, if they have a master's program over there, I'm gonna do it online there. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would.
Cause I'd be like, I could just say I went to a HBCU, and they're like,
Wait.
what? I thought you had to be black.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had to be black.
You
I
could
thought
get
you had to be
I think you guys could get a minority scholarship at an HBCU.
at Bethune-Cookman
Yeah.
because we would be the minority.
Yeah. So that's why I want to do shit like
Wow.
that because they probably want, they probably would be really open to accept people that aren't African American at Bethune.
I was gonna say controversial joke there.
Oh, but I thought it'd be kind of hilarious, bro. Because they'd
Yeah.
be like, where'd you graduate from? At Bethune-Cookman.
That's crazy.
That's hard, bro. Because everybody is Canyon. Canyon's an online university known for like purely online university. It's probably a cheaper one
Yeah.
too.
I thought Valencia was only on.
Mm-mm. Valencia's in Orlando. There's like many campuses in Orlando, and they have Santa Fe College. No, Santa Fe is Gainesville.
Yeah,
That's where I went first.
Santa Fe is U.S. little brother.
God, dude, I went to like 5 schools.
I know. I don't know what's going on with you.
Seminole State is in Sanford. There's a bunch in Orlando too, and then you have what's the one in Daytona?
Daytona State.
Daytona State, and all those are direct connect to UCF.
Mm-hmm.
Might be to UF too. I don't know, but Santa Fe I think was only direct connect to UF.
Santa
Now-
Fe is a direct connect to UF. Yeah.
I was gonna go to UF, but then I was just like, this ain't for me. Like, because I was gonna do it in person. All those people, I'm like, this isn't for me.
There's a lot of
Like, I don't want
birds
to be
out
around
there.
these people.
There's a lot of birds out there though.
A lot of the wrong ones, like
Oh,
a lot of the preppy ones.
yeah. Some.
I
preppy
told you my
birds.
experience
Yes.
about people and meeting people, and
Where
Yeah.
everybody there was like shitty, fake.
I've
You
had
know, and I
great
go my
experiences
first week in
there.
Orlando. All these people are like, they came from Kern City. You know what I'm saying? They're more like, we talked about it. It's more,
Yeah.
you have your middle class there too. You have your low end class. But in Gainesville, you go to
Yeah.
Gainesville primarily like higher.
It's a lot of. Well, the university part of it is.
Yeah.
There are definitely some broke parts of Gainesville, but not
but-
the university part.
Yeah. Yeah. So damn, Santa Fe to
Why'd I have to go to Gainesville the other day? Oh, I had to meet somebody. Never mind.
who we meeting?
Don't worry about it. No, I'm just kidding. It was for work.
Okay.
Santa Fe
Yeah.
to
go
Seminole
pick up a
State
check.
to UCF to Valencia. 4 schools. 4.
You're a well-renowned
5 Bethune.
student.
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit.
You're
I
a
really
run-through
wanted to go
student.
to WVU,
Me too.
but
Me too, bro. Me too.
for
Let's go.
out of state is so expensive.
Yeah.
Get a job.
So my parents were thinking about like moving there for a year. Because if you're there for a year, then you
Residency.
get yeah.
Yeah.
But my life was here.
well, my plan was I was
coding.
gonna live with my grandpa who was alive at the time, and just live with him. But then at the same time,
R.I.P.
it's just like, from what my mom says, living with these people, they're strict. Like, my
your
grandpa would've been
parents would've-
strict.
Yeah.
If I lived with my uncle, my
Yeah.
mom's brother, he probably would have been strict.
West Virginia
My
in general is
grandma
a
would've
little bit
been
more
strict.
strict than.
Strict, like for example, it's like I obviously obviously I pray I'm a believer, but like strict as in like you got to go to church on Sunday,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm like I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't believe in a lot of churches, bro.
Yeah.
My grandma would have had me go to church. I wouldn't have been able to like go out late at night. Like if I went up there to live with her,
Especially if
you're
especially if you're living with them, then they're
Yeah.
gonna be like you got to come home at 9 because if you come in anytime past that, you're gonna wake me up, and that's a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
So it's like no, I'm pretty free range here.
Yeah.
So
Like a free-range chicken, you're laying good eggs.
yeah, dude. No, I'm not gonna say nothing else. It's a dirty joke. Maybe off the pop.
No, but my cousins go there, and from what I've heard from their experience, it's a really cool college.
You know what's crazy
Every
though,
college
bro?
is kind of cool. Every university that you stay on campus is pretty cool.
West Virginia is
a good
nice.
experience.
Obviously, I wanted to go there at 1.2, but
but sometimes
Jacoby and Camden, how
They're-
they went to West Virginia University. Wasn't that so random?
I don't know, but
Because when we were in high school, their parents, their dad and their mother, they obsessed and they were big fans of FSU,
Oh,
right?
really?
So and they're like, they were raised like we're gonna graduate and go to FSU or try to, pay for it, whatever. And then they randomly and you weren't really in the picture when they were here.
yeah, she don't.
And then
know
I
them.
talked to them and I'm like, well, the college team I root for West Virginia, and they're like, what they didn't even know what that is. They didn't even know what that university is. And all of a sudden we all graduate. I don't even go there. They do.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's so random how the world works.
Jacoby is a
No
West Virginia
special
State Trooper.
scholarships or anything. They just I don't
Went
know
up there.
how they ended up there.
Huh.
Jacoby is a West Virginia State Trooper.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So random though.
Yeah.
Like kids have no interest in being in a state that, someone else wanted to
Speaking of state trooper,
attend.
I think I got one of my boys a job today.
Who?
I won't say it on the pod,
Oh.
but was it him or his brother?
I don't know.
Did someone call you too?
Well,
Oh.
maybe I deny my calls.
Oh, so
Dude, I've denied a lot of calls. Could have been one. but I
Sheriff's
don't know.
Department called me at like 9:30 this
What's
morning.
the number?
I don't know. Sheriff's Department called me at like 9:30 this morning. Next
Oh, I
county
definitely
over,
missed it.
and they said, "This is so and so with Sheriff's Department."
Put me in reference.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
did call me.
And
I feel
so-
bad now.
and so
a shitty reference.
He goes,
Oh, geez.
she
Who
tells
does
me,
that?
she said, you have to.
But-
Yeah, character reference. They're going to do a
Yes.
background check.
Because I was just thinking regular jobs, you put like former bosses. And shit.
Well, he probably had to do that too. But then for
Oh.
something like that, public service, you're going to have to put character reference. They're going to do a
Yeah,
background
like
check.
I always used.
Oh.
Well, before I married Cody, because I can't use a significant other. I used to put Cody and Maddie
dude.
and all them.
Dude.
Dude, I gotta check my phone.
If they're
log now.
using my questions and answers as getting this man hired, he is the most loyal, best cop there is out there.
386-257?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I answer a lot of calls all day. I couldn't tell you what number it was. It was early this morning. It was like 9:30. You would have been in bed.
I
So-
got one at 350. One's a Daytona Beach number. 386-229. That was at never mind, that was yesterday. But who knows? Anyways, what happened?
They called me and they said she's so and so with the sheriff's department, calling in reference to so and so, and my heart dropped. I was like, 'cause I'm
That
thinking
he's
he's
locked
I
up.
think he's hunting or something, got in
Oh.
trouble, and I'm like, oh, dude. And he goes, we're just calling because he put you down as a character reference. Does that pretty much make sense to you? And I was like, oh yeah, yeah. He goes, okay. Well, I just have a couple questions to ask you, and she started off with, how long you guys been friends? I said, whole life, elementary school. One of my best friends from elementary school. She goes, so like 15 years. I said, sounds good to me. And she was like, okay. And then I can't remember everything she asked me. She was asking me, is he trustworthy? I said, oh yeah, one of the most trustworthy people. I don't think that I tell him anything. And she asked, would you trust him with a secret? I said, 100% would trust him with anything. And then asked something else. She asked a lot of questions. She asked, one of them alluded to like, do you think he's living a double life sort of thing or something?
Yes.
And I was like, no, I don't think so at all.
I
think
probably
he's
said yeah.
yeah, actually, I don't know what he does when he leaves here. Oh, she said, does he drink? And I said, well, I can't say that we never had a beer or two. We're boys. But she goes, oh, so like in a social setting? I said, yeah, I mean, I think he only drinks in a social setting, nothing more. And, I had everything prepared to tell you about this. And it's all just
I wish I
blank.
would have picked up a phone call if I got it.
Dude, I was talking my boy up. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't lie about anything, but she was asking me questions that I probably wasn't qualified to answer, But I was like, man, we've been friends forever. He's one of my best friends. So he don't drink. Would you trust him as a public servant? I said, 100%. Do you think he can be trusted with secrets? And I was like, yeah, I trust him with anything. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but it was really cool.
That was pretty cool.
So hopefully he gets a call tomorrow. Merry Christmas, you're hired. And then I'll tell you what, in that county, I'm speeding.
What county? You know?
The next one,
Oh,
I'm speeding.
I didn't know he applied for a state trooper.
I don't think it wasn't state trooper, that's state. I don't think it was I think it was for the other brother.
Oh,
I think it was for the other
I would
brother.
have been like, I don't know him as much as the other one.
I couldn't because the one that you're thinking of.
Why is it
applied-
like I feel like we know?
I was specifically
Fuck.
not saying
it's
their
okay,
name.
just add a beep. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that one. The other brother, probably does live a double life.
Mm.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not around as much.
Yeah,
So who knows what his real life's like?
he watches though. Be careful.
You know what I'm saying?
His double life might end you.
Who knows what he's like? You know what I'm saying? Quiet, but what if outside he's like him? You know?
I think he is. Anyways, I couldn't remember which one she asked for, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna whichever one it is. They're my best bud because she said it quickly, and I didn't.
Did they both? do
No, I
it?
don't think they both applied for the same one because I thought the other one's going for state stuff. But anyways, that was cool. What else did I do this week? What did I do Monday? Man, I've been working all week.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Um,
from my knowledge,
What happened at work
working.
this week? I delivered chocolates to one of our customers to show a little bit of appreciation that we love you. We appreciate you. Give us some more work. I also picked up a check from that same customer, and we had a long discussion about future work, so that was pretty cool. Um, my boss told me that I'm doing great work, and he's happy with me, which was also pretty cool. May or may not get a raise at the beginning of the year. I don't like speaking that because I'm worried. When you speak stuff out, then something's gonna change.
Oh.
And then
Now that the women say call it manifestation,
you know what? You're right. I am gonna get a raise. I just manifested it.
I will get all the PTO.
Oh shit! You want to know something interesting that did happen to me this week though? Okay, so we got a call probably a month or two ago about a job in St. Augustine, and I said, "Yeah, we'll do it." But I had to order some material for it. What are you doing? If you stand up, you will be in it, which is fine. I'm just letting you know. You were looking like you didn't want to. Oh, sorry. I just don't want you doing risky things while you're pregnant. I don't.
Super bold. Oh, you
Um,
want the quad espresso? That's
so-
dangerous.
Um.
Oh,
So, what was I saying? Oh, guy asked us for a job, right? And I had to order specific material for this job, and two of the things I ordered came in the reverse. They were arrows, and two of them came in reverse, and that aggravated me. So I had to call because I put the order in for something. I have an email that says, and I've been waiting for like 2 weeks for this stuff, and then so I had to call some other people that are closer to us to rush a new order. I don't know why I started telling you this story. Where was I going with it?
Just something that happened.
Yeah, but I had something happen. I don't know. Forget it. That was dumb. Let's end the pod, dude.
Yeah. No, there was. I don't know where you were going with it. I was trying to listen.
This is dumb.
Like I was training, bro. Everything illegal. Everything illegal as fuck.
Not illegal. Gray area.
Yeah, it is pretty more of that. Their guy that that was in charge of or whatever. You talked about doing a lot of work. I did a lot of talking. I didn't work at all. I watched him work. I had to watch him behind him the whole time. And poor guy, I'm talking his ear off, and he's like, "This is a lot to take in," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's one of those things that it's a lot of to know, but like once you're a month in, you're gonna know everything. Even if it's 500 steps, you're gonna know all 500 steps within a month because you're gonna do the same thing kind of like every day.
Over and over again.
Yeah, so he's
That's one thing
learning,
I
he's
do
taking
like
it
about
in
my
well,
job.
and I like when you tell somebody or teach somebody something, and I can teach 20 steps, and then I just watch it all unfold.
Yeah.
I'm like, good job. He's like, have you ever thought about being a teacher? And I was like, fuck no. I said, that's plan D, bro.
Honestly,
Because I'm tired from talking this week
Yeah.
already. I'm tired of trying to teach or talk. Imagine doing that the whole school year. Hell no.
Amy loves that.
Yeah. No, she does, but they're at that point where
Yeah,
I
they've
think
been
they
doing it a
do
long
like what
time.
they do, obviously, but they are ready to be done.
Hammy has been teaching so long. She remembers teaching people that I consider
Old.
old.
Yeah.
And she's not old. So yeah, right. And that's my aunt.
Amber. She's around the same.
I don't know.
She got her own kids.
You be
now.
saying that stuff loud.
They didn't pick it up. Because last time I said something last episode, I went like this.
Yeah, and it almost picked it up because I turned the volume all the way up
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
thing, and you could hear mumbling.
So he has to fucking watch it. Woohoo. I watch him every time.
Yeah, I
Oh, it's
watched them
okay.
too.
You'll be
I scrubbed
alright.
through them.
All right.
But yeah, she's taught people that are in their like. Never mind, I won't say 'cause she might not want to put her age out there.
No, that's not nice to do to a woman.
I know. I just said never mind. Also, swallow that before you talk.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm about to just say.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, Tyler, yeah.
God damn.
Well, he
Oh,
don't
you
care. He
already said his
watches
name.
and shit. He
Said
tries
his
to, and then, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. like I said, long story short, catching up, doing a bunch of teaching and shit. He wasn't supposed to do any kind of work. What is that?
Coffee.
He's
handmade
trying to
in
do.
Barbados.
He wasn't trying to do any work, and then my supervisor comes up and he's like, "Are you gonna have him do any work or what?" I said, "I'm not even a mentor." But I did tell my supervisor.
You're my mentor, yeah.
I told him. I said, before he came to night shift, I said, when he has to do physical work, he needs to shadow under the night shift people and not the day shift people because they all suck. I said that to my supervisor, and then he was just like, all right. And then he's doing it, and now he's just under me, I guess. And I'm like, dang, I kind of signed myself up for that
Yeah,
one.
you did.
But then again, I'd rather not enjoy my work week and make him have a more successful time there than for me to leave him, throw him to the wolves, and get fired in a month because they suck so bad.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like we were talking about last week. Wait, did we? Taking like a minor L? You know what I'm saying? I don't remember, bro.
Dude, I
I
just
thought I
had to
said
ask
something
my
about
wife
taking
what
an
I
L
did
for
this
something
week.
that's greater. You know what I mean? Like, for
I don't
example,
know.
if she wants to do something and you really don't want to do it, but you know if you end up doing it, it will make her happy, then you'll be like, fudge, I
Dude.
guess I'm going to have to, like, I'm going to suck it up and deal with it so she can be
Oh.
happy, and then it will make us happy.
I don't
Taking
know.
a minor L for something greater than you.
Right. I don't
You know
know that
what
we
I'm
talked
saying?
about that on the podcast, but that does remind me of a video I watched of a girl saying, if you want to have a village, you have to be a villager. And it's like, her example was, if you complain that you never have a friend to take you to the airport, you need to start taking people to the airport. So like taking an L for the greater good, which is true. That's true.
We're
Because
talking about people pleasing. Remember when we were talking about there's things that functions, events that I don't feel like doing.
yeah, but I think
but
that's
it's like
different.
you kind of have to.
That's not a service.
But
though.
then if you have an event, invite them, and then they say no, then you're gonna be like, dang, why did they say no?
But would
Oh,
you-
probably because I never went to theirs.
Would you invite him?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
I'm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends on what it is.
I'm not inviting those
It
people.
depends on what it is.
Yeah.
For example, I mean, this is gonna sound shitty, but if you were to, like, when you graduate high school or whatever, and you have a little high school graduation party, I'm inviting everybody
Right.
because that means more money. As shitty as it
Yeah.
sounds, it's
Money.
real. It's real. As shitty as it
No,
sounds,
it
it's
is.
real.
Yeah.
So I'm inviting
Yeah.
you, your friend, and then your friend's friend
Yeah.
can all come.
See,
and
I'm
then
not
your
like
friend's
that.
friend will be like, dang, I don't know the guy, and I feel bad because I'm here and I don't even know him. Here's 10, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
Cassidy,
see, no, Cody didn't like that because my senior year, I invited everyone known to man, even all my dad's friends that I never really
Yeah.
even met.
See, but they got the
And
money.
Guess what
she
it got me?
Hella money.
I got almost $5,000.
That's crazy.
She got
That's a
hella
lot of
money.
money. Damn, that's a lot of
And
money.
I probably got some. I mean, I got money. I don't know how much. Nothing like that. But I only invited the people that I would actually want at my graduation because I'm real like that. I want
You
my
invite
village
who
in.
you want, your main circle to your graduation, but you invite everybody to the little party. Or
Yeah.
celebration.
Same thing with the wedding. They're like, invite everybody. Send invites to Target.
I
and they'll
wouldn't
send
do
you
that for a
gifts.
wedding either.
But
I
people
wouldn't
do that. They send invites to everybody, and they send invites to like Target and stuff like that, and like companies.
They do that for baby showers too.
Yeah, not me. I want my family there.
I'm doing
Yeah.
that for baby showers. Ooh.
Anyways, I want my family. Make sure you're not crunching into the mic, please, because that's gonna.
Well, Target's getting an invite.
What is that about? Why?
Because if you invite a company, a lot of times they'll just send you a gift,
Oh, that's cool.
or they'll recognize it, and it is
That's
cool. Like
cool.
Chick-fil-A, if you invite Chick-fil-A to an event, like a big event, like
Or
a
just
wedding or
cater
baby shower,
everything.
they will usually send you a Chick-fil-A gift card or
cool.
something. Target does it a lot. Rich people in general do it a lot. I'm gonna start sending. I'm gonna send something to Bill Gates. He's gonna send me a whole Microsoft. He's like, here's one share. I'm like,
Just
that's
pick up the
nice.
whole look up on Google the whole what is it called?
I don't know.
Highest net worth people in America or whatever.
Yeah,
and they
I
send it to everybody.
I think people do that
Yeah.
because
Send one to Epic
As-
Games,
as
get
the-
Fortnite skin.
oh shoot,
Arc Raiders, get some free Raider tokens.
Oh
you
my
collect your free
God.
1,000.
I want to get on Arc Raiders.
They
for
give
the
us 1,000.
expedition. Yeah, I got
Or-
it.
That's a good company.
And
1,000 Raider coins
Yeah.
like $10 worth.
I just don't like the first game.
You
they
got a
put
$10
out.
gift.
But I need to play I need to play finals.
No other
round.
company giving that much like in-game currency out to people.
That's a
for
whole
free.
skin. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a real company. That's exactly why I bought the $40 game for whatever it was.
Well,
70.
they're not having to pay people voice actors.
I mean,
All their voices AI.
oh yeah.
So all that stuff that usually you have to pay for, they are banking on.
Yeah.
Someone actually commented on it and was like, "How do you feel about this?" Because I don't agree with it. There was a voice actor, a pretty well-known video game voice actor. And they said now that Embark has found success, they should replace their AI voices with real voice actors. No, honey. They were smart enough to do it. Because even using AI voices, I don't think they just put into ChatGPT and said,
Mm.
they still had to come up with scripts. They still had to do all, and it's just AI generated voices. And I think there is new like quips that it'll come up with, but it's still work involved in it. And they were smart enough to put the work in. So just because you didn't get the job, don't be salty about it.
Yeah, I don't nitpick that hard. Like personally, that's kind of like
Yeah. Well, that's okay. But that's not a good argument. That's not a good argument.
I'm gonna wipe my ass.
Yeah.
Find me a good day.
Yeah.
Everything. Everybody has.
Are you purposely not talking to the mic? Oh, that's not controversial.
If EV shit, if how it worked where they're like everybody has to have an EV car next year or else everything's illegal. All right, give me my shit.
Right.
I need one. I don't have one.
Oh yeah.
So that's how I feel about that shit.
Well, that
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Well, that is
I don't know where I was going with that.
well, the first one you said there is some other consequences to that. Yeah.
Everybody at my workplace believes the same way.
Well,
They just go back.
yeah, but it doesn't happen that quick.
Shit.
And it's not about
Oh, and then I said, what I'm gonna wipe my ass with.
right. Well, it's not about
Yeah, okay, that's how I got there.
it's not about fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. It's not saving the trees, right? Which is because I partially agree with what you're saying, but there has to be land for those trees to grow on,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a big problem with that in Florida. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
A huge one.
Florida Fish and FWC
Mm.
making land trades for shitty land,
I seen some.
and there was a land sale in North Florida for like a few acres of beach. This was like, I think it was like somewhere around $80 million. The state of Florida bought, was it $80 million?
I don't know.
Anyways, the state of Florida bought a piece of beach, millions of dollars, useless piece of beach. There's nothing out there. Millions of dollars out of a fund. They used money out of a fund that was meant to go towards conservation and helping conservation. And it's like, well, y'all didn't conserve shit because this piece of beach gets flooded half the time. It's shitty. There's no one can even use it. And some dude, some politician or whatever, profited off of it. And he don't even live in Florida. Florida be doing that. And I love Florida a lot, but I don't like that shit.
You know what's also crazy?
Tell us.
Spending $16 million on the last made penny.
Oh yeah,
That's okay segue.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, bro.
That's just because somebody holds value in it, though.
No,
It is crazy
Yeah.
to us.
No, yeah, it's crazy because it's like that person had to be
Speaking
like,
of them
oh, I'm
Cheetos
not
feeling all
even.
over that mic.
I licked them first.
That's even worse.
Y'all people in these mics, bro. I gotta sanitize them. Cody what was he doing when we first got him? Like putting his
Farting
mouth
on
on
it?
her, farting and
Yeah,
shit.
farted
I was
on
like,
it.
I don't want to use that one.
Which one is it?
I don't know. I'm probably using it.
They've all been clean.
Anyway,
Why is
That
one with
guy's-
brown spot on it?
say something, but
that guy's literally not even having to look in his bank account. Like he can just go and do whatever he wants. If
Yeah.
you're spending $16 million on one
Yeah.
penny,
He's got people to do that for him.
that's
Who
wild.
was it?
That? I forget his name.
What's crazy is $16 million to us is like a generational altering amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even the richest guy alive.
No,
That's crazy, bro.
But it-
Crazy. But see,
I'm gonna get my Porsche probably in the next 2 years.
I
by
had
the way.
this conversation with
Been
this
thinking
chick
about
that
it.
I work with, and she was like, I hate America because XYZ, right? And she's like, because her thing is, she's victim mentality. I hate all the rich people. And I'm like, well, why why be mad about it when you could try to do something to become one of them?
That's
exactly.
You
that
get what I'm
is
saying?
the
While
thing
you're
about
complaining,
America. Yeah.
while you are complaining, do something to be one of them so your grandchildren can be the next Enterprise Big Towers
Right.
person. You
Instead
get
of
what I'm
aiding
saying?
them.
My problem
So
with
that I don't hate on rich people, to be honest. I
No.
don't at all. If
I don't.
anything, I'd
My dad
rather
has some
befriend them than
friends-
be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to learn,
My
or I want
dad-
to be your son, or to adopt me.
I mean, you'll become the people you surround yourself with.
My dad literally
Yeah.
has a
Why I don't
billionaire
hang out with a
friend.
couple of-
What?
My dad literally has a billionaire friend.
No, he's not a billionaire. He just calls him. A billionaire is a crazy. There's not many billionaires in the world.
He's got a crap ton.
He does. He's not a
What do
billionaire.
you think
though.
it is then? Like, what is a crap ton? Like, what do you have? How much do you think he has?
I don't know.
This
That's what my
guy.
dad always
I'm
said
sure
he
we could look
had.
it up. He doesn't have $1 billion.
He
Okay,
owns $1 million company that he got from his family.
right.
So he didn't have to work for nothing.
He inherited probably more than $1 million. $1 million in the grand scheme of things is not that much
Yeah,
money.
he definitely inherited way more than $1 million.
He is worth probably a multi-million dollars, but he's not worth $1 billion. $1 billion is okay. Take 1 million. That's a lot of money, right? To get
Math.
to $1 billion, 999 million
Yeah, plus one.
plus one more million. Think about how much 1 million is.
So maybe that's how much his company's worth.
$1 billion? I highly doubt that too. We would all be using whatever his company's
Yeah,
producing.
probably.
I think that you grew up with dad
fuck, I
calling
said
him
the
a certain
workplace
nickname,
again. Damn.
and you've associated
Yep.
that with him being worth. Again, yeah, I heard it.
I don't care. I don't care.
41.
Budget, bro. You know,
Yeah, $1 billion. This is something that's
that's a
interesting.
lot of money, bro.
But he still doesn't. He doesn't have to check his account. Like he just up
No,
and bought a
definitely
house
not.
Someone probably does it
in
for
Palm
him,
Coast.
though. Someone probably does it for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has accountants.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like, if no one checked their account, then it probably would be broke.
But now his kids, they're gonna be living comfortably.
Let me see how many U.S. companies are worth.
But I was
$1
trying to
billion.
tell that chick, like, instead of hating on those kids, be one of those people to where you can have the kids that have that ex. You know what I'm saying? Because while you're here talking to me, nothing's getting done.
And hold up,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
is a girl.
Yes.
Okay, this is bad of me, but to me, I fully take on advantage of what the good Lord gave me.
Yeah.
If He gave me looks,
It's fine.
and you really want to live that type of lifestyle, then go find you one of those guys. They're always going to be wanting young girls, attractive girls.
She like girls.
Well, if she really wants that type of money, you got to live that life a little bit, then get out of it with some money and go pursue your
Which fits her
person.
role because she is a scummy person. Low key.
Okay.
But there's always different paths. If you really want something, there's a path for it. You can either take the long way, the short way, or the really shortcut and marry an old guy.
Or move
doesn't always work.
transportation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, some Miami trips, you know? Miami trips?
Two things.
Columbia
I love
trips.
Miami.
Big Columbia trips.
Columbia to Miami and back to Columbia trips.
Yeah.
Two things.
By
Has
air
Joe
or
texted
by-
you?
It has not.
Okay. By air is a good one. Boat is usually pretty good too.
Coast Guard. That's Air Force.
The United States
jeez.
has over 900 billionaires. The Wall Street reports about 1,100. We don't know one of those 1,100. That's not a lot of people. And that is mentioning, yeah, that's billionaire people, not billionaire companies. Which is, okay, prove me wrong, dog.
No, I'm not.
Oh. She looked at me like this. She looked at me like,
I was not.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to correct
Mm.
you.
she said, bitch, I'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
The best example to understand the difference between a million and a billion is grains of rice. Look up the weight of a million grains of rice or not the weight, but the visual of a million grains of rice and the visual of a billion grains of rice. And it's massive. How would I give for $1 million? Right?
All from the penny, bro. Got all the way here from the penny.
I might find that penny.
But even still, it's like, even if you had a lot of money,
I wouldn't mind
buying
a penny.
a penny
Well,
for that much money, like, are you dumb?
it's where we came from. If we had that much money, we knew what it's like to not have it, so we're not going to blow it on that. Like I have a couple wealthy friends that they built themselves to where they're at now, right? So they don't have the nicest things, right? Because they don't hold value in some of those things because the money's important to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think people that dump their money into dumb things didn't earn their money or didn't have to work as hard for their money.
Yeah.
And that's not always true. Some people work really hard to be able to get there and they want to spend their money. Fine.
Yeah.
But for me and you, I know if we ran into a large sum of money that we would cherish it a little bit more than others. I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was. Dang, $1,000,000 would go hard right now, though. Oh, Porsche. I'm manifesting in the next 3 years. I'll at least have a Porsche Cayman, 2019 or newer.
I was just talking to the same
Oh.
coworker. He's into cars. I was just
What?
talking to him how you want a Porsche
That's
kick.
fucking wild.
What? You also are talking to the mic, so be careful.
Okay. So the person we were talking about,
Uh-huh.
I looked him up.
Same guy? Are
And
you positive?
Steve Jobs.
Yes, I
Okay.
looked him up.
Okay.
And over 100 million for a privately held 2 billion national staffing company. He is the CEO.
You sure it's the same guy?
Yes, which he is. He is the CEO of this certain company. So yeah, his company is
A staffing company?
is
Staffing agencies, like a finding people jobs, like a temp
I don't
agency.
know. I never knew what this guy did. Are you sure this is the same guy?
yes, this is the same guy. It literally it literally tells where he lives.
Really? Where does he
Yes.
live?
He lives in Jacksonville, Florida,
Find him.
Send me
The address.
and it even says
No.
how old he is.
the link that you're looking at. I want to look at it.
Where's
I'll
his
just take a
LinkedIn?
screenshot. It's on
What about
Yeah,
the
I know. I
LinkedIn?
Googled that guy's name, and I don't get the same information you're getting.
Google his name and then his net worth.
Sweetheart, I know I'm
Yes?
not getting that information. So send me okay, what you do is you share me your tab. So I don't know what your screen looks like, but you can share the tab.
I was talking to my coworker because you mentioned the Porsche thing. You're talking about manifesting a Porsche thing. He's into cars and stuff.
I really want a
You gotta
911, but
accept it.
I told him, I said, I have a friend that's on a Porsche kick.
who, me?
Yeah, I was talking about you. Yeah.
I'm not on a
like, he
Porsche
wants
kick.
that
I've always
shit.
liked Porsches.
Did you unlock your phone?
Yeah. He was trying to tell me a stock K20 swap Civic could beat a Hellcat. I said, no, you're wrong. And I was like, are you gaslighting me? Because he was like, no. I'm like, you're talking to the guy that has one, and I'm not outrunning a Hellcat, bro. As much as I would love to.
Mhm.
He's like, I seen a reel. I'm like, what was that AI, bro? Like, you got to be gaslighting me right now.
Oh,
And he was adamant on that's the only way that'll get me actually gaslit if he was adamant on like, no, I'm right. And I was like, no,
he's saying
you're
the
wrong.
stock Civic could beat the Hellcat?
No, like K20. So the Alex's car that you haven't seen in years, he doesn't drive it. The
This-
RSX,
I don't think it's.
Alex Acura RSX, that engine, right? That
Unless-
engine and a Civic,
Can beat a Hellcat.
yes, bone stock. And he said, yeah, and if it's stripped, like if you take on the interior, I'm like, brother, the interior, my Civic, because I have one, the seats I could probably lift with my third leg.
Mhm.
They're that light.
Right.
There is no big weight reduction you're getting
Right,
from
right,
here.
right, right.
Your door panels, I could probably also lift with my third leg.
Right,
They're
right.
that light, bro. And he's like, yeah, if you strip a Civic down, you put a K20, you outrun a Hellcat. And it got me involved, bro.
Yeah.
It got me like, you're actually smoking rocks. Are you
Yeah.
serious? Are you trolling me? Are you gaslighting
Yeah.
me? Are you trying to get a reaction? He said, no, I'm serious. I'm right. I'm like, you're wrong. Like, it got me so lit
That's
at work. I
funny.
started yelling at work. I'm
I
like,
don't
no.
I don't know the stats on that.
And I am American, you know, I am a hater.
You're a hater for
I am a
American
hater.
cars,
But I know I'm a truther. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, my shit would get my ass beat.
Yeah, 100%.
I humble myself. And I'm going to tell you the real answer is you're wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about a GT3 RS and a Hellcat? What do you think's winning?
I don't know.
GT3 RS.
I don't know enough about that.
GT3 RS 100%.
I don't know, man.
Don't question.
I think Civic would be both. Maybe. A stock Civic or with the K20.
It said that guy was 63 years old. I don't think he's 63.
Yeah, he is. He is not young.
Hey, was that guy at the gender
'Cause he's
reveal
not far off from
really,
Doc.
was he really the mayor?
Yes.
What
yes.
the fuck?
Yeah, okay,
dude?
so listen.
Dude, I
Yes,
wish I
the
got a
mayor
picture, bro. I
was
feel like that's the
at my parents'
president.
house.
So,
When he was
okay.
there, the first thing I felt, I don't know why I felt it though, where I was like, dang, it's like meeting the president.
It is cool. So listen, obviously
random,
we won't
bro.
say the town because
Yeah.
this joke that he made was crazy. He goes, should I say what he said
I don't know what he said.
about the video? What video it was?
What? Like, was it?
Sort of, yeah.
Is that when we were talking about egg videos?
No.
I don't
okay.
know. Remember, I don't know.
So,
what he said,
so your dad was talking about showing the
Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, say it.
Your
That's
dad was
funny,
talking about
bro.
showing the wedding video. He goes, "Yeah, we're gonna go watch the video because we're here for a baby gender reveal.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna go watch the video, and that's all your dad said." And so this guy goes, "Of what? The conception." But the way he said it, like he was quick with it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he had that shit loaded.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very funny. It was very funny.
Yeah.
There's someone
Yeah.
who's gonna be offended by. If we had a bigger viewing, there would be someone that would be offended by that, and that really irks me.
What? It's just a sex joke.
Right, I know, but I'm saying there's someone in the world that would be offended by that joke. Wasn't their gender reveal? I found it funny.
There's
I'm off the
also
pod.
That's what I got to say.
listen. There's also something. It's called your opinion because there's always going to be something that someone's going to disagree
In the
with.
small circle of viewers that we have, or at least our friends, bro.
I think you missed a lot of the saying you were trying to say.
What did she say? I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
I was
She
just
said-
trying to make it
she
short.
She said it's called an opinion, and then it's
I
called
didn't hear.
it's called an opinion because there's always going to be someone with another one or something.
No, that sounds pretty
I don't
like
think that was what she was
that sounds.
going
I
for.
would have ran with it, but I was saying the small circle that we
Thanks,
have, the
Bryce.
main people's opinion. You're welcome. That watches the podcast. We're like, you know what I do like about y'all though, is y'all be keeping it real. And I'm like, exactly. So you have a different opinion. If you don't like it, that's what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think this is the same guy.
It's definitely the same.
Real shit.
And if you don't believe me, you can literally text my dad.
Text them. Anyway, so the mayor was at those gender reveal. That was pretty tight. That was
Yeah,
pretty
that was really
like.
cool.
I felt he was the president.
I did
for
not
the
think he
meeting.
was actually going to show up too. And actually, he did show up early.
Did your dad actually know him like that?
Yes.
Because he made it
Yeah,
sound
we've
like.
known him, or he's known him for a
Yeah.
while.
I went to his house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's just a normal dude.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the mayor
he's
of
the
like
fucking president, bro.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's the president. That's what it felt like I said. But
What's funny is he is the mayor of a town,
I'd vote for him. I wonder
The-
if I voted for him last when we voted.
and there's a.
What's his name?
I don't want to say.
Yeah.
Vote for Buddy. I don't know. Wait. Probably did. I probably did. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my bad, OG. My bad, Mr. Q. Mr. Q or whatever. However you.
My man put me to work.
My bad. My bad, Mr.
This is
Q.
the most
but,
editing he's gonna have to do in this, in all 20
There
podcasts.
was a few.
The first one was
a
bad.
few of the first 5 where I had to edit them. Like
Yeah.
now I
Yeah.
can cut time and time and be fine.
It's that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. You gotta get tight with those kind of people.
I really
Yes.
believe that you
Maybe Cody be
Well,
the
he
next
almost
mayor.
had me working in the office. And be real with you, I really didn't want to do paperwork.
Yeah.
you really do become the people you surround yourself with. And if we surround ourselves with wealthy people, we would
White.
change our mindset. No,
Oh,
no.
it didn't work.
But your mindset changes 100%. I mean,
Actually,
like,
Mexican.
I like, okay, for example, you know that I hang out with a lot of older people, especially when I did strictly the boats. And we have, especially from, well, not you so much, but
you
some
know
of
the
our,
real person
other
I
friends?
fuck with. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off.
I know, it's
The person I
crazy.
fuck with the most, bro, that you've brought into my life.
Hold on, don't say their name.
Why?
I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, yeah, you can say his name.
What
Yeah,
a guy,
Jimmy.
You can
bro.
say-
He's
Yeah.
good looking, bro. I don't even know his life, but it seems like that's the one I want. He just looks happy.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I don't know what do
You
the
know what
girls
else?
call it? The girlies call it the aura,
Yeah, he's got some aura about
and
him.
it just feels like happy.
He's not that much older than us.
Just a happy.
Yeah,
one.
he's really not.
He may be 10 years older than us.
I think
maybe.
9. Well, me and Christine are 9 years.
He just seemed like a happy person.
He might watch. I don't know. Apparently, Cassie's dad knows about this podcast. I don't know how I feel about that.
Shout out Jimmy.
Like Jimmy John's.
No, but
um,
anyways, you were saying what? You were
Cody was saying.
oh, your mindset really. Because not you so much, but this applies to some of our other friends. How call them out? No, how our mindset on like but you hang out with older people too on money and like money management and stuff like that. You know, building a life. How our mindset around that is pretty different than some of our friends. But we've hung out with or do hang out with a lot of older people.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've gotten advice from a lot of people like down at the marina and stuff like that. And just think a little differently.
Unc told me, he said, do not sign the back of a birth certificate. That's what he told me. He said, that's why I pay child support. And he said, don't do that. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have did it. And I'm like, noted. Because that's called, I don't want to talk too much about it. But long story short, when I was
How does
talking
that
about
work?
child
If you're
support,
married, does it matter?
I don't know if he was married. He wasn't married. Anyways,
Oh, some cooked.
yeah. So, long story short, I was like, bro, it's scary. It's scary. I'll just rerun it back real quick. It's scary. Long story short, it's scary because, like, if I came up on a bunch of money, how do you know if someone really loves you for you or loves you and can act well, but for the money?
Well,
Right.
because
Well,
if you
pretty
were
much.
really
Say
down deep,
someone birthed my kid, they loved me all the way up until that, and they're just like, deuces. And they
Prenups.
win, my money, a lot of money go
honestly,
to
what I would do
someone
if I
that
was a
never
guy,
fucked with me. And that would break me.
Prenup.
honestly, what I would do if I was a guy, and like, this is just me, because I thought this when I was younger.
This is just her.
I thought this when I was younger, when we got out of high school. If you got into money,
I want to grow up and take advantage of everybody.
Yeah, I think that's what she was thinking.
no, if you got into money,
And look at where we are now.
you and then, let's say Cody was getting used to me taking him out a lot.
Okay.
Well, then I'm going to
Well,
pretend for the
I
next.
think you're used to me taking you out a lot, but
I'm going to pretend for the next 6 months that I'm fucking broke as fuck. But I'm not. But I'm going to see if he's going to stick with me through my broke stages of
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
And if he does,
Yeah.
he's real for it.
But see, I thought about that where they're like, all right, let's say I'm a millionaire. Everybody I talk to is a normie. You meet somebody, you're vibing with them, yada, yada, yada. You're hitting it off. I'm a regular guy to them. They don't know about the money.
Yeah.
Okay, we hit it off. How long can you have that go until it gets thrown back at you or you get called out because they're like, oh, so you tell them, let's say it's a year later, 6 months, whatever, 3 months. You're like, actually, I'm living a double life. I'm actually rich as fuck. And then they'd be like, so you were lying from the jump. And then they're like, I can't trust, can't be with a liar. So you technically lied.
Well,
So
I
it's
don't
like,
think
that's how
you
women
should.
think. Well, you lied though.
I think
And I'd be
you
like, but you have to understand, but you lied to me. And that was one of the things that I can hear an argument like already.
But
I
you
think-
shouldn't be telling people how much money you have.
Yes, you're
Well-
right. But also you can't, I
So
feel
she's
like it's not
asking you-
something you can hide either.
You know, you can't.
You
hide
can
it.
hide it, but that would be doing them
Okay.
bad.
if you
know,
have real money, you're not going to be able to hide that because you're going to have easily accessible amenities that, you know, someone that doesn't have that access doesn't
So
have.
if I was with somebody, and let's say it's obviously not enough money where people could Google me, but it's a lot of money, and it's like, so you kind of have to act like someone else for a long time when it comes to financial things, and then like that's where I'm trying to get at is like, so when you actually have to do the things, they're gonna be like, where did that money come from? Actually, I'm rich. So you lied to me. That's how I feel like a woman would do
Right.
it to me, and then I'd be like, I did, but can't be with a liar. That's how
Yeah.
that would go. This is over. You lied to me from the jump. I thought we
Well,
weren't lying
I
to
think
each
that
other.
you would know.
But see, it puts you in a rock and a hard place. Do I tell her from the jump that, hey, actually, I do have a little bit of wealth on me? Or do you be like, I'm a normal guy and I have no, like, you know, crazy shit like that?
I think that you would know if someone is being genuine about it or not. One,
You don't
And-
know
and-
anything.
and two,
With my experience, you don't know anything.
And
You have
two-
a educated guess,
well,
but nothing
yeah.
is ever factual, like 100%. And people are great actors. Some do it bad, some do it well.
Yeah. Well, I think that we're putting wealthy people on a pedestal that they don't necessarily need to be on, right? Like, I don't like I know people that are wealthy that I found out they were wealthy later on. Not that they weren't hiding it, or they weren't hiding it, but they didn't disclose it because they're just a normal person that happens to have money.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then also for it to be something that's going to affect, you'd have to have like $100 million, right?
No, bro. Yeah, but the money thing, that's something I always argue with myself. Like, what's the way, even like I said, that's probably not even a problem of mine. Obviously, I'm not a millionaire, but I don't know how I'd go about that if I was.
I would honestly just act like a normal person.
Yeah, I think you're assuming that you were born that way.
I think it's just trauma.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if
Yeah.
you came into it,
Yeah.
you're not. I would assume you're not going to change your personality. Like your lifestyle's not going to change because you ran into money. That would be like
It probably would actually.
oh, see, I
I'll
would.
be bluntfully honest.
Yeah, I
probably
wouldn't
would.
either.
Like
Probably would.
if me and
Because if you do it
Cassidy's
drastically, then it's going to be honestly noticeable.
if me and
and there's no hiding
Cassidy if
Oh
or-
no, wait. We're talking about the relationship thing. I thought we were talking about like individually. Like, would I change my life a lot if I ran up on some money?
correct.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I would.
see, no.
Yeah.
If I ran into if not even if I ran into you, if I worked up and had a
But I
you know,
wouldn't.
if I for some reason had millions of dollars, all of a sudden my first instinct is not to say we're packing up, we're getting a fucking mansion. Like that's not what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I don't even want to mention.
Well, but you know what I mean. I'm
Yeah.
probably going to stay in this house for another few years
Yeah.
because we still have stuff we're working on. We'll probably move sooner than we were going to, but we're not going to go out and buy fancy cars. We're not going to go out and buy all this stuff. We're fine with what we have.
Depends
We're
on the
happy.
amount of money too. Like me and my.
If I got $1
we were
million,
talking about this.
I'm
A
not.
million really isn't that much anymore.
No,
though.
it's
I'm not
not.
getting a new car. I'm
Oh,
not
dude,
doing
no.
any
No,
of that.
My friend was talking about like
Like,
I
you
don't
wouldn't
understand
know.
people who buy Bugattis, and I'm like, it depends on how much money you have though.
Yeah.
If you're a millionaire, or if you own $3 million and you buy $1 million car, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
if you are a billionaire and you buy that $1 million car, I don't see nothing wrong with it because you can
Um,
buy 999 plus one more of those,
I,
not
I,
including tax
I heard
or
something.
whatever. You know what I mean?
I
So
heard
it's like
Yeah.
it depends on how much
something-
rent you have.
If you can afford it, I think it's if you can
10
afford it 3
times?
times.
Three?
Oh, is it?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's 3
I was guessing.
or twice maybe because in Thailand a lot of luxury cars are 100% taxed. So you have to pay double the amount of that car to get the car into Thailand.
I learned about in Thailand that nothing's like, well, kind of like, or I guess a little bit, but what did this guy say? NASA guy said, everything you own is to them. Like your home, you don't actually own anything. Like it's to the country.
Well,
Well,
Florida's
I'm like, I didn't know that.
Florida talked about getting rid of
Like
land taxes.
it's technically never your land, right?
right,
and
if they
over
really
there,
wanted,
it's-
they're going to come.
They
and
can
get it.
snatch it. Like over there,
Yeah.
you pay for it, you can pay it off or whatever they do over there.
Yeah,
They can just snatch and be like, well, it's our shit,
yeah.
not yours. You were giving us money
Well,
for it, but
isn't
it's
the
our shit.
United States kind of like that too?
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of.
I mean, they can't just come and say there has to be very good reason. Like they're not going to come to our house and say your land is ours now.
but over there,
because-
apparently they can.
They can do it with less reason there. Like here, there's laws
it
in
was too
places
good to be
protect
true.
us.
Too good to
Yeah.
be true. Get the nice home over there for cheap. You buy it.
Give it back.
Give me your shit.
And in
Damn,
and
that's
in the
tough.
United States, most of the time they're going to offer you money first.
Someone fact check that later. Whoever watches.
Yeah, someone comment below if we're
No,
idiots
they
or not.
do. Because
they
I
offer
watched
you
a
money.
whole
Yeah.
documentary of this lady about how they built their house. It was in their house for generations. And
Documentary means TikTok series.
no. And
TikTok in 10 parts.
so then
Because TikTok's going to be like, what, a minute long or 3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
so then their estate came and said, "Hey, we're taking your house because we're putting a road there."
Right. And they can do that.
And they can do that. And
It's
I guess
called, I can't remember what
they
the law's
kept
called.
rejecting all the money that they were trying to give them
Right. And if you
to the
reject
point
it too
where,
many,
they rejected it too many times to where then they just took it.
yeah, if you reject it too many times, they enact. I can't remember the name of the damn law, but they enact a law and they say, well,
Who's
it's
they? What are we talking about?
the
America?
government. Yeah.
The
Oh.
government, yeah.
Will say, well, we're taking it. And
Yeah, and they knocked out everything. They knocked her house down, like her
Yeah.
family house down, with all their stuff in it.
but
Isn't that all crazy?
but there's a lot of things probably left out of that documentary. I think it's very rare they're like, all right, the bulldozer's here, get out. Right? Those people refused.
Yeah,
They were very clearly told it doesn't matter if you keep refusing, at some point it's going to happen.
yeah,
Take it while you can. Right? And then up until the very last moment, they refused and they said, if your shit's not out of there, it's getting taken down.
yeah.
So there's probably a lot of stuff left out of that story.
That's still crazy, though.
No, it
It's
still is
100%
crazy.
That's
crazy.
the thing.
But yeah, it's crazy. But I can't say it's never happened because I'm sure it has. But it very rarely has happened where they're going to knock on your front door and say, pack your shit, get out. You know what I mean? Like,
But it is sad how, like, out of all the houses near them, they chose them to put the street there.
they didn't choose them. That's the thing.
I
They
know,
didn't-
but I'm just saying they
didn't
chose that
choose,
spot.
and that's the other thing that I don't like. They didn't say we're out of all these families who. They looked at a
No, I'm
map
not saying that.
and looked
yeah.
at the logistics of of infrastructure and said,
Yeah.
this is what works best. And someone said, well, there's a house there. And they said, well, offer them some money until, there's things set in place. There's checks and balances for it. There's probably a lot left out of that story.
Yeah. It just sucks.
It is shitty. And there have been instances where it hasn't happened that way, but
So why is
Yeah.
Florida not protecting the trees or not protecting the land?
I don't know, dude.
Well,
I don't
we
know the
also
full
have
stories on
the
it.
percentage of people moving to Florida has increased dramatically.
No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about what I said earlier.
What I'm getting at is people that have a lot of money are buying up these lands and putting up condos.
So do you think they would ever introduce something to give? Do you think Florida will ever be too populated to where they'll offer people to leave?
No.
I would probably take it.
No.
I wouldn't
The-
reject the 5 offers. I'd take it.
The thing is,
'Cause I'm
what
tired
you
of the
said
sun.
is that's
Tired- I hate the
private
sun.
land. That's private land, what you're talking about. What we talked about is conservation land. So Florida, the state of Florida, FWC, should protect their conservation land more than they are, and they're not. Because that land can't be built on or it can't be bought and sold. But FWC has been making land trades and selling land then that is then becoming development. That's the problem. But people who buy already private land near cities and stuff, that's a little different. The state can't say, no, you're not going to build there. I guess
Yeah.
they could, but
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's happening more and more now.
yeah, like Ocala is, Palm Coast, but Ocala's used to be the horse capital of the nation. And there used to be ranches and stuff out there. And now there's still a lot of ranches and stuff, but
Yeah, I'm definitely in the middle on it, bro. I'm in the middle.
no, I want to buy a whole bunch of land and never be touched.
Not here though. Like I don't want to be here. Like I like Florida, but the primary beef I have where I say I'm in the middle is because what can I do? But I just hate the sun rays here hit different. I'm tired of being hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love
hot.
to move back
When
to West
we
Virginia.
went to maybe not that far north,
Yeah.
but you want the seasons right. You want good weather. When we went on that Friday,
You
me
need
and
South
Alex
Carolina,
went
bro.
to shopping. And it was when it was like 50 degrees outside. Maybe 60, 50 to 60. And I was like, bro, this makes me happier. Just makes you happier when you're not sweating balls.
You need
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'd volunteer if they offered me some money to leave Florida. I would probably leave. But it's close though. Not like I wouldn't go to like Oregon. You know
Where
what I'm
would you
saying?
go?
no.
Huh?
where would you go?
I shit on Elmer a
Carolina?
lot. I shit on Elmer a lot because he just doesn't live in Florida and everybody else does. And I'm like, you're in a loser state. You
No,
come to
North Carolina
us.
is one of the prettiest
It is.
states.
It is. That I was gonna say. Actually, North Carolina to me
The problem
is
is
like
he still gets
a-
snowed in.
the spot.
The problem that I have with West Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, all those states that are still have a ton of rural areas, West Virginia in particular has a ton of rural areas where they will still get snowed in, and then you have to travel in the snow, right? If I'm going to live in a snowy state, it's going to be Chicago, it's going to be New York, it's going to be Chicago's not a state, I know that. But if I'm going to live in a snowy state, it's going to be in a city. Because then if I'm snowed in, I can still
Mhm.
walk to where I need to go. If we lived in West Virginia and Princeton, we got snowed in and we didn't have stuff for the house,
Yeah,
then we're
you're on
risking
your
our
own.
lives every time we fucking go to the grocery store.
You had to walk like on Mama Street. You'd have to walk down the
Well, I
mountain.
wouldn't live there. I'd live in a little bit nicer area.
And park at the bottom.
Yeah, and that's not logical to me. That's kind of dumb. If I'm going to live like that, I'm going to live totally off grid. Like that is a in between for no reason. Does that make sense?
There's just only so many
Are
pieces.
these lights actively going in and out? Did I just see a flash?
I don't know if it was that or outside.
Oh.
But see, like the cold versus hot thing is like, there's only so many clothes you can take off till you're naked and still hot.
Yeah, I know.
But you can
Like-
always add more layers
yeah.
Have
if
you
you're
ever
cold. So
been
that's why
able-
cold is just better. Like,
Have you ever been able to like experience West Virginia's summers?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when I would do the family reunion stuff.
And it's like
yeah, it's good weather.
it's good. It's like
Yeah.
our spring.
But I also don't want to deal with the snow either.
Yeah,
I'm not a
there's-
snow guy.
Yeah, you can't. You're saying I'm going to move somewhere for one season, a
I
short
like
season.
Snowbird.
Snow, though.
Yeah,
I like the snow though.
you
And we
this-
can live in
no,
Beckley.
Manageable snow.
You like the snow.
I like manageable snow.
right.
Is fine.
Cassidy thinks of the snow when she was a kid living there and didn't have to deal with it.
We've talked about this before, not on the podcast, but off the call, we
Yes.
talked about this.
And I'm not the only one that said that because your mom said the same thing. Like, yeah, you like the snow because you weren't the one shoveling it. You weren't the one scraping
Well, we
windshields.
can live in Beckley or live near Misty.
No. Misty has to drive.
In West Virginia, you're talking about? That's
Misty
too
li-
far.
The family she's talking about living near literally lives in the middle of a cornfield.
Where is this at? West Virginia?
Yeah.
That's too far. You're gonna be too far away from me.
Mm.
Okay, then where?
Like, you didn't catch it.
No
What if-
deal. No
what if we
deal.
lived where we got married?
North Carolina. Elkin.
Are we all moving to North Carolina while Umri moves back to Florida? Yes.
I'm not leaving Florida anytime soon. Like anytime soon.
It all, that's, you can't like predict that kind of stuff. It's always up in the air. But
A lot of vacations.
in a perfect world,
I don't want to get my vehicle inspected every year. Absolutely not.
in a perfect world, everybody, let's say if all the people that we fucked with was down to move out of Florida, North Carolina's probably the move.
Yeah, but then
I'm with
like,
it. I would
family,
sign that
I have
contract.
so much
that
family
veto
still
or
here
that,
and alive.
Now I will say the only thing that sucks about North Carolina is my aunt
What about
lives there, is that you have to pay. Let's say how here we buy a boat, you only have to pay taxes on it once.
yeah, that's not just North Carolina, that's a lot of states.
That's all I know. But for her, she has to pay taxes on that, her house, her car,
You have to pay
and-
property taxes on a lot of things that you
a lot, almost
But those places
everything.
probably pay
a
more.
four
too.
wheeler.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of equals out.
sometimes, yeah.
Because that's why my
depending-
uncle that works in Ohio, when he was like, I would love to move to Florida, but my job pays significantly less over there than it does here.
Right.
So
and the
that's
cost
where I'm
of
getting at.
living
It's like
here,
you can cost, like it evens out a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like, you lose some, gain some in different areas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Florida does have
More
this,
money, yes. More tax, yes.
Yeah. Well, especially where
You
we
know?
live in Florida, but we do have a weird situation where the cost of living is going up and the pay is not really going up.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of the laborers at my job, those guys that run the machinery and stuff, in other states they're getting paid, $40, $50, $60, $70 an hour, where they're not getting paid that much down here. And that goes across all of Florida because they don't have to get paid that much. Prevailing wages in a lot of other states are higher because that's just what the state agrees to, I guess. But
I
and
feel like you would definitely
unions-
have to list out every state and all the stuff that's wrong or right about it. Make a decision based off of that. If you were to
Yeah.
perfectly just move to wherever you wanted to.
Yeah, because I will tell you, houses and property in West Virginia is so freaking cheap.
well, cheaper than here, 100%.
Yeah, like 30 acres. I found a house for 30 acres for what? 400,000?
Yeah, that's cheap. But there's
You
a lot of
cannot
acres.
find that at
Yeah, it's
all
much.
here.
But that doesn't mean it was 30 good acres. 30 acres and 10 of them.
Yeah,
are
it's also West
straight up.
Virginia.
And 30 acres with Bigfoot.
But
Scary.
it's just
No,
like
I like West Virginia a lot.
The
It's
skunk
just
ape.
we have a lot here. We have a house here.
Yeah, there's too many
Um,
pros in Florida. I'll name you one.
There
right
are a
now.
lot of
now I
pros.
will say there's
I'll name you
also
one right now. Me.
I feel like for Florida we have kind of like a disadvantage because we have so much things to do here in Florida to spend money on. Like we always have something to do here
That's a choice.
versus I understand that. But in West Virginia,
She blaming the state of Florida for being broke.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying compared to West Virginia, they don't have anything fun to go do.
Not really.
They had to wait
Not
for
close by,
fairs.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
had to wait for like special events to happen.
I know because
It
they have to
is-
find their cousins.
It is easier to
That's what they find.
it is
fun.
easier to
Oh,
save money in a
jeez.
rural area, 100%. Well, I mean, we're in
Yes.
rural, but I know what you're talking about. Like,
We're not that far from Disney World. We're not that far from Universal.
right, it is easy.
Or
But that's
Orlando.
all choice.
Yes, but
I'm gonna
For
say I'm playing
them-
video games, save money,
for them,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my gosh, we gotta buy a plane ticket.
Oh.
Snow knocked out the internet.
and internet, bro.
What?
They
Oh, the
don't
internet
have-
out there is
they
dog
don't have
shit.
good internet where she lives.
When my grandpa lived and he had HughesNet. And when I remember I told you this before, but I had
ended up-
Kick. I had Kick. Remember Kick Messenger? I was trying to send a Kick message to a group chat or somebody, and the Kick message said KK, like okay, KK, and it took 4 whole minutes for that
it to
one
deliver.
instant message to send, and I'm like,
Oh wow,
that's such a first world problem. But I'm like, bro,
How
like,
blessed are we to have slow
what if I was
internet?
dying, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I need to send that Kick message. I would have been cooked. You know what I'm
Mhm.
That's
saying?
great. Yeah, I know. I can't do all that.
They're out there dookie, really
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, they need to catch up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what else we got to talk about. I'm moving nowhere.
What do you
Now,
mean?
what if we can convince everyone to move to like Ireland or somewhere completely
you're
far
forgetting
away.
that you have family here.
Yeah. Mm.
I care about my family here.
I
I've got a
do
big
too.
family here. I've got mom. I got grandparents.
I do too,
still
but see,
alive.
that's the only way that I would do something like that. Like the only way I would move out of state if it's I had my like uncle money,
Mhm.
where it's like, mom, you gotta understand, like this opportunity is crazy. You gotta understand with this amount of money, I could probably fly here every weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be obviously first class, but I could probably catch a flight to Florida every weekend if I wanted to. 'Cause I was making that much money. Like
Yeah.
that's different. Like I would do it if it was like that, but if it was like a job that paid the same or barely more, I'd rather stay in Florida to be close to people and family, friends and
Right.
family.
Yeah.
Like if you're making 60, 70K, me personally, or I would move somewhere, it had to be like times 2 or 2.5. And then I'd be like, yeah, I'll just definitely buy a plane ticket every weekend or every other weekend.
100%.
You
If
know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
offered $120,000 to live, yeah, 100%. I just budget in a Spirit flight home every weekend.
Yeah. Not Spirit, never. I don't care. I don't care how much money I'm making. I'll
don't know,
never
I
do
flew
them again.
Spirit
Never
To
again.
Mexico, and it was
Never
okay.
again. I'm disgusted.
it
I could
was not
probably
okay.
puke if I think hard enough about Spirit. Probably.
No,
Like,
I would just
that
fly
shit,
Delta.
nah, whack as
I would pay
fuck.
for.
I love Delta. I've always been a Delta girl.
I turned into a Delta girl because they gave me no issues and everything was so
Yeah.
easy. And they were like, this plane going.
yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't care
And
if
the
I
seats-
die.
And the seats
Send
are
the fucking
comfortable.
plane. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
the seats are comfortable. Like they always had good food. I grew up as a Delta, staying as a Delta.
Me too.
Delta Girls.
Yeah.
New podcast name. Delta Girls.
Dude, like honestly though, like
Topic.
them economy flights are fucking like, you just, because once you go through a ringer one time, bro, it's all it's going to take for you.
Yeah.
Once you get in
no,
that one
the
ringer,
thing
bro,
I
you're going
don't-
to be like, fuck this
The
shit.
thing I don't like about Spirit
And I gave them
Frontier,
3 chances. And I got 3 ringers. And I'm like, I'm
for
tired
me,
of this shit.
For me, it depends on what I'm doing. Like a quick trip, I'm okay with Spirit because I only have a backpack. I can bring a carry-on for free, or a personal item at least.
The biggest
Would-
thing for me was no reason. There was no reason why that plane wasn't going. And I asked. And they made up a bullshit reason as if I'm not like I'm an idiot. Talking about weather bad. Weather bad. All right, let me pull up the whole paths for all the flights that are going. Let me pull up the weather pass and the wind
Well, I'm
patterns.
s-
And everything's perfect.
It was an excuse.
I'm like, this is an excuse.
It's a corporate.
Do you want to talk control tower? I do.
Did she say that?
Yes. I said,
Uh,
matter of fact, I do. And then I think it was pulling me away like I was finna swing on the lady. I'm like,
I
I'm not finna
would've.
swing on anybody, but it is getting escalated in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me talk to control tower. You gave me the offer.
I thought I was gonna have to ask for somebody's manager today.
And then, but the crazy thing is
I
though,
was gonna be a Karen.
boo-hoo, flight canceled, whatever.
They didn't
After
want
the
to get
third
no money
delay,
back.
they make it hard.
Yeah.
Then they want to make it hard for you to get your little $70 back. Give me my fucking $70 back, bro. You have to do this. You have to jump through these hoops to get $70
Wait,
back.
what was this $70?
You have to email the CEO. Like they make it really hard.
Where'd you get?
It
a
wasn't
70
75. It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
95, but still, it's to
That's
Vegas.
still
To Vegas.
cheap.
To Vegas.
Was that for
It
round?
doesn't fucking matter how much it costs because I didn't fucking go. It doesn't fucking matter. And guess what I did? When Martina was like, hey, we're going to Vegas. You want to go this weekend? All right. I looked up their flight, since it's week of $700, $800.
Oh,
I'm
my
good.
God.
I found one. Spirit one. 90 something, 100 something.
Was that
Delta
one way?
Delta one, that times 2, probably like
Yeah.
three, $350.
$300.
Yeah.
I instantly don't care how much money I had in my account. Don't care how much credit I owe on my credit cards or how much money I owe on my credit cards. I paid it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna deal with this stress, brother. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad these people are, and that's why they're bankrupt shit.
I'm
know what-
honestly surprised there's even Spirit still
You kn-
around.
Shouldn't be.
Well,
No.
no, they were under a lot of fire.
You aren't buying a plane ticket, you're buying a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're buying a 50-50 scratch off with you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
You know what
that,
sold me
bro.
on Delta is their app was very easy to use.
Oh, guess what? I had to fly back. I flew Delta there to Vegas. Everything fine. I had to get Frontier back.
I flew Frontier before. The
And I
hell
was
that?
delayed a bunch. Everything's canceled. They didn't want to give us hotel reservations. They offered it, but then they said, wait a minute, actually, they didn't want to give us hotel reservations. Had to pull it all-nighter to get the next flight available. Pay $300 out of pocket just for the next Southwest flight. No issues. It's Frontier and Spirit. And see, the thing is, though, it's like, bro, I'm not even the busiest. What if I was a busy guy?
You wouldn't be flying Frontier or Spirit.
Exactly. But what if I was a busy guy, like my job depended on it? and this is happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't got kids.
Yeah.
What if I got kids and now this is happening? Then again, I probably wouldn't fly somewhere if I'm buying a brokey flight. But
Right. That's what I mean. You wouldn't be.
this
flying
is an
them.
issue.
I flew
You're buying a
Frontier to
lottery
California.
ticket,
Layover in Denver, fly to San Francisco. When went out there for
Yeah,
Isaiah.
count me out.
And
I'll ride the Greyhound.
I will be honest.
Greyhound.
You'll
Before
be,
that,
you'll be there in 2
I
weeks.
will be sitting with the crackheads before I fucking spend money on a flight that's a lottery ticket, bro.
The thing with Frontier was that I paid extra money for the bigger seats, and I did get the bigger seats.
Wow.
And
Their biggest seat is probably Delta's normal
right,
seat.
Exactly.
It was, and I was like, if this is their bigger,
That shit escalated me, bro.
I
That
was-
that shit pisses me
I was
off.
like, if this is their bigger, the people behind me really are having a hard time. I felt bad.
And you traded.
Oh no, I
Oh.
didn't trade.
Oh.
I paid for this.
I paid the extra $5.
I
for
paid
the
for this.
big
Now
seat.
give me my $10 Coca-Cola.
Fuck that shit, bro. Yeah, that's why, like, no, I don't care, bro. Like, if there was a time where, like, hey, get the same flight as us, we're flying Spirit, I'll be like, I'll be on a different one.
Also,
You know what I'm saying? But I know Cassie won't let you do that.
minor goal.
If
for
she's
the
going
next
with you,
10
she's a
years,
Delta girl.
Yeah.
Smart, too.
minor goal for the next 10 years. First class somewhere.
I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to get to
I
point
don't
A to
either.
point
That's
B
what I
and
want
not
to do.
get
That's
a
why I
lottery
said the next
ticket.
10 years. It's a minor goal.
Yeah.
It's achievable pretty easily.
Yeah, there's some cheap first classes.
No, first class, genuine first class is not cheap nowhere.
What's the deal with how does
Airline
one do
food.
you have to be a part of the club? How does one get the special rooms you get to sit in and eat food and
You got to
vending
be part of the
machine?
club.
That's pretty cool.
So if you like, I know some of the Amex cards.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah. That
Delta
sounds
Amex
familiar.
cards. You can get in there. You could if you have so many flying points, you could probably get in there.
That's cool.
But how often
Cool.
are you flying? Use that. If
Well,
you're
you
flying
know-
often,
Mm.
if you're living at the airport once a week, 100%.
I do know someone that always gets like good airline tickets and everything, but it's because he flies a lot for his work.
Right, the points add up on that stuff.
Yeah. Like he got a whole free extra stay for a vacation in Paris while he was there because his points basically paid for 2 tickets for him and his wife.
Long story short, it don't matter the cost. It's like, unless it's astronomically different. Like a flight to this place y'all trying to go to is $150 on a Spirit versus, or I can pay $500 to go
Mm.
to the same place around the same time. It's just a different fucking company. I'm paying the $500
Well,
because I'm tired of that shit. I'm just
yeah.
tired of it. It's too much trauma.
my thing is if Spirit, and this isn't like a dig
I don't
at
even do no
anybody.
ill will on people. The fuck did I do? Like, what did I do to deserve this shit?
If
Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's
if
the
the only
bad
thing I
karma
could
coming
afford was
from?
a cheap flight, I don't need to be going on that trip. That's the way.
Yeah.
And I understand saving money 100%, but like if I have to cut corners to save money for a trip, I don't need to be going on the trip. That's the same way I feel about living in a rural area. Like when we go to Orlando, if I'm going to go to Orlando and I can't afford to at least stay that one night, if it turns out to be like that, then I don't need to be going there in the first place. Does that make sense?
But that's different ballpark though. Like,
Well,
if you're
yeah,
looking for a
100%.
place to stay, like you can stay at any place. You stay at Roach Motel. Has
No,
a bed.
No,
I
no,
know,
no.
I know. Well, she's not. But that,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
You gotta think
if I
Delta
can't
girl over here.
afford it, if I have to
Yeah.
meet a criteria to afford it, then I don't need to be there in the first place. Like I don't agree with if I'm going if we all went on a big trip and we're like we're gonna come back that night, but we all get fucked up and we're like and there's someone in the group that says, oh, I can't afford to stay the night. I'm like, that's your fucking problem. You shouldn't have come in the first place then, because that means you couldn't afford this day. Does that make sense? That's how I feel about
Listen,
that.
I'm about to say something, and I could just be calling myself out, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
Bryce,
Speak your truth.
you will
girl.
not catch me.
At a
A
Roach
3-star hotel is pushing it.
makes things more fun.
It's got to
Well-
be a 4-star hotel.
I've never been in a fucking Roach Motel, but it's like
I've stayed in some questionable places.
Oh my gosh, Cody almost had me staying out. I've never stayed at a hotel with the doors outside.
what do you mean?
Like a motel where the doors are outside.
Oh,
And you're not catching me in one.
Well, that's subjective, right? Because there are some nice hotels with the doors on the outside. It depends on what it is. But you're talking about like a Red Roof Inn but like even some like Hiltons have doors on the outside.
And if it's a Hilton and it has doors outside, I'm not staying at it.
I don't have any
That's not
beef
how
with
that works.
hotels, bro.
Doors being on the outside are not how you have a door on the outside of your house. You're I
If
understand
I'm
what
going
you're-
into a hotel
You want
I'm-
to feel bougie.
Yes.
If I'm on vacation, I want to
Well,
go vacation mode.
Sometimes a hotel isn't vacation, though. Sometimes it's just a place to sleep for the night.
The car.
Hey, don't.
Would you rather Roach Motel or the car?
The
Oh,
car.
God.
Me and her were slept in the,
The
car,
car.
a lot.
Yeah.
We have
West
slept in the
Virginia
car
trips,
before.
we stop and we're like, we're too fucking tired. And I know this is going against
I'll
everything
tell you, I
just
choose the
said.
car over the camping tent without anything in it.
What do you mean?
I would choose the car again and
We
again
did,
over
we
the camping
did,
tent
we
with
did.
nothing there.
We did do that. Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
We've had hotels
Oh
for a
my
few hours.
God.
We've used the car for sure. I mean, that's just a choice.
Yeah.
But
I have no beef with hotels, motels. The real beef we're circling away from is this fucking airlines. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I
I
will
got
ride
no
the
beef with the
Greyhound, bro.
airline.
Have
I'll
you
ride the
ever
Greyhound.
rode
I'll
a
ride the
train?
Greyhound a week before y'all,
matter of fact,
so I can get there at the same time.
the next
But I know that
episode-
my money is guaranteed.
the next episode is sponsored by Spirit. So
I wouldn't even accept that shit because what are they gonna offer us? We'll give you $200 and free flights. Fuck you. Fuck you. Keep that $200. I don't give a fuck. I don't want your money and I want your flight.
Now, you know what's
Fuck
more
them.
expensive than a flight?
What?
A train.
sometimes
I've always wanted to ride a train. I never
Look,
got to. Never got to do the DC thing.
I
or
looked at the
whatever.
details. If we left in Jacksonville to go to New York for a week, not even,
Oh, to New York is crazy.
That is crazy.
You don't use a train. People that use trains for that long of a trip are insane.
But the Washington thing is like.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I want to try it. I think it would be fun though.
It
I'll
looks
take-
really fun.
Here's what I would use a train for, and I've looked into it for me and her because I know she wants to do it. Day trip from Palaca to Winter Park or Winter Garden, and I know people that do that a lot.
Mhm.
Sunrail
yeah.
shit or like train for
No,
real?
just take the Amtrak. I know people that do that. They
Yeah.
go down there for a day trip and catch the ride home, or Amtrak to Orlando, hop on the Bright Line down to Miami.
Yeah. That would be fun to get your feet wet. And if you really like it, maybe you're like, then we can do the New York one.
But
Yeah.
we like a train.
a train trip with a
Same with the
comfortable.
cruises. Like I always say, do a 3-day cruise. See if you really like it or don't get sick or whatever. And then then your next one, do 5. And then your next one, if you like that and you're like, man, I wish I could stay longer, and then you do a week. And then after that, they turn to the monthers.
Yeah, like my
You know what I'm
parents, like
saying?
they never went on a cruise and they signed themselves up for a 14-day.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They might lose
Yeah.
their
I don't
mind.
want to do no cruise ever, to be honest.
Do a 3-day.
I want to do a cruise so bad. I'm doing one next year
Do a
regardless.
3-day. Just do a 3-day.
Not me. I'll fly.
But no, I do want. I
Tell
do
me
want
where
to
you're
do
going.
a
I'll
train.
fly there.
Tell me where you're going. I'll Greyhound there. Yeah.
I do want to go on a train really bad, and like the price difference between staying in a nice, comfortable, like what do they call
Like
it?
getting a cabin on a train is fucking expensive.
Stupid.
Like, it is
expensive.
crazy. And then you're like, it takes triple the time to fly there.
But I
And
think
it
it would be
doesn't
worth
fly there?
it just because if you haven't done it before.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I would
I've-
be down to spend the money blindly without knowing, and then if it turns into a spirit type experience, then I would be like, okay, well I learned, I will not do this again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I would
wanna do
pay
that.
whatever money for a first time.
Yeah, I'm
what
definitely
I'm
doing that
saying?
once in my life. Like that's on God. Like I'm
I
going
do
to
want
travel
to take the
somewhere
Bright
on a
Line
train.
down to Miami one time, but
I haven't even rode that.
the problem is that
Or
that is
Sunrail.
the Bright Line is what the fuck's a Sunrail?
It's the same shit. Brightline is
It's-
different
yeah.
company. Different like
Oh,
you have
okay.
Delta, you have Spirit. Same thing, but different company.
Yeah.
Different track, different, different shit.
I thought the Bright Line was a new one that's supposed to be super fast.
It is new. It's not super fast. That's fake. Fake news. It
It
was
was faster than an Amtrak.
we thought it was yeah, it is. But it's like 60, probably 60, 70 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, it's not the Japan trains. No
That's
way.
what I
kn-
want.
No. I mean, I want that, but I knew it wasn't
Those
that.
are crazy.
But
That's
I
what
knew it was
want,
faster than a
bro.
standard
When they
train.
were advertising it though, like when they first were coming up with the scheme and the commercials, they made it seem like it was finna be like Japan's.
Oh,
Because they were like grand. It was so
Oh.
grand. This is grand. They made it seem like this is new, revolutionary.
Gotcha.
It's not.
Yeah.
You can go by car, get there the same time you would, but it's on a train. See, the thing was, I wanted to do something like that, but I wanted to actually get to a place faster than by car, but not in the air, like the bullet train. Because
Yeah.
I will arrive to my destination faster than you would driving it. You would have to drive 100 whatever miles per hour it goes. I don't know what it
right.
fast as fuck. You'd have to drive that fast the whole time to beat me. And the whole point of a
Yeah.
train to me is to get somewhere faster than a car would. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want at least. So that's why when the Bright Line came out and I heard about that, I looked at the specs or whatever. I'm like, they ain't even that fast, bro.
I'm gonna find out. Bright Line is 125 mile per hour
that's
on
faster than I thought.
sections between West Palm Beach and Orlando, operates slower around 80 miles per hour in South Florida due to track conditions with overall average speed about 69 miles an hour.
Now look up how
on
fast the
Miami.
bullet train is.
Oh, bullet train's crazy.
I want to feel like I want to check that out. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to defeat what? I wouldn't mind doing the bright line shit, just to
How fast
see
is
like if
bullet
I'm
train in
rocking with a
Japan?
train. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Bullet train in Japan, 375 miles per hour.
Oh,
This is much faster than the maglev trains already operating in Shanghai. Oh, really?
Why don't we have that? That was another thing we talk about at work. We talk about everything at work. We're obviously talking for 10 hours. Keep ourselves awake.
Have you seen the videos of one going by?
No.
Like a bullet train going by? They're crazy.
Why don't we have that?
Or,
Why
well,
did we try,
don't have
but it's not?
because our infrastructure of our railroads are much older, right? And they're not laid out properly. Our railroads do this, and I think a lot of the bullet train railroads are from this place to that place. I don't think there's many. I don't know. This is a guess. But Japan's infrastructure is much better and much better laid out than ours. Does that make sense? Like if you look at
if I don't find a time to go next year, I'll probably just end it all.
sorry, bro.
Yeah. If I don't go, either if it's not with whoever, y'all, Alex, whoever, or by myself, bro, I think I might just be sad for the rest of my life.
I mean, we can't go next year. Now, Pastor kind of fucked that up. Why we go to
Me?
guys trip? Yeah, you're the one who got pregnant.
that's a we, honey.
Drag strip?
No, guys trip.
Oh, I think it's a drag strip. I'm like, I'm not into
Guys
that, bro.
trip to Japan.
You're not leaving me and the baby home.
No, I'll leave you with your parents or something.
Dude, gotta ride the bullet. Well, no, okay, let's do this, right? Bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. We gotta ride a train, right? Ride a train. We ride the other train. We ride the Amtrak. Gotta test the waters. Try to do a little bright line, whatever. Test the waters. And we're like, we really rock with trains. Like, I'm so horny for trains. Then we ride the bullet train. If we like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
You know
I
what's
think
funny?
that's the stepping
You know how
stones.
simple riding a train is?
And rich people are like, what's a train?
oh,
I have the
no.
PJ.
No. No. What I'm saying
Taylor
is
Swift PJ trips.
the experience that
You seen that track map?
The experiences that
You
we
heard about
have.
that?
What?
Her routes on her private jet trips?
Yeah, okay, but it's not okay. Here's my problem with those fucking people complaining about private jets. One, if you can't afford it, just don't be fucking mad about it. Just say you're broke. Two, Taylor Swift's private jet. Those aren't all her trips. That's her private
Yeah.
jet, probably being used for
By
other things.
things or other
Right.
people.
Or
maybe.
it's taxing somewhere else. Yeah, she can afford it, but she'd be an idiot if she's not saying, yes, this is my jet. But if someone's going to pay X amount to fly from LA
Yeah.
back to here, then fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. It's not her going all over the place.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's polluting the world, but so is the fucking car you're driving every day. Dude, I fucking hate that shit.
I want to ride the PJ.
Dang,
I did too.
passionate.
No, I just hate that.
Cassie, tell your dad we want to ride the PJ.
Dude, you know how much it costs?
Don't worry about it, dude. It's his problem.
I just hate when people complain about stuff and then like, one, you're also contributing to the same thing that you're complaining about.
Yeah.
And two, you don't have a full understanding of what's
Preach.
going on.
Period.
If you're broke and stupid, just say that. Don't complain about Taylor Swift's private jet.
I never cared enough. Me personally, I didn't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I just see it as I want to be Taylor Swift.
wanna
I
be
do know a
I
guy
wanna
that
be
looks like Travis Kelce. Jay Rizzy, Jake.
What was
that
I
work
saying
with.
before you got me fucking fired up about that?
Trains.
Oh, experiences that we have had and haven't had. That
Yeah.
duality, which we do probably got to end this in a minute.
How long
but-
is it?
An hour 34.
Oh, damn.
But writing what now? Interrupt me. Go ahead. It's fine. You already did it.
No,
Who? What? Who said what?
nothing.
The cost of riding a private jet?
No.
What? Then what is it?
I was just doing the math on something that I saw the other day.
What was it? Tell me the stat.
It's personal. Someone showed me their account, and that's what they get paid monthly.
Who?
So,
Oh.
and so I did that times 12. That's stupid. And I did that times 3. That's almost $500,000.
Why times 3?
Like in 3 years.
Okay, but times okay.
No, how much does it
Where-
cost to
what-
rent a PJ?
Was it hundreds of thousands sometimes?
They gotta find it out. somehow.
What was my question? That account, was that what was in their account, or was that a deposit, a one-time income deposit?
It was this month.
Income.
Mhm.
The person that showed this, but they don't. From where? From which because there's multiple streams of income there.
There's combined.
Okay, this is what I'm getting at. It was a deposit. I don't know how to explain it. It's theirs combined from which stream of income is what I'm saying. Or did they show you, hey, this is how much money we made this month? Or did they say this was the deposit that was the deposit in our account?
Deposit in their account. It's what they get paid for their job ish.
So who's buying the Brightline tickets? Whenever y'all
Sounds
go,
like Cassidy.
I'm always down for anything. I don't do no butt stuff, but I'm down for whatever. Long story short, I'm down for whatever anybody proposes to me. Oh,
No, but I will say that is like my. I mean, you do a lot of things that kind of make me angry, but
What do you?
I hate that. I drove by Winn-Dixie today, and then I get home, and then you tell me.
Oh, we also thought we were going out to dinner.
That's
So then, and I told you about the
variables.
gravy
Variables.
about
Variables.
if we didn't go tonight.
Right. Yeah, but I don't feel like cooking. Can we get something from somewhere else?
Where?
I don't know. Yeah, it's tough when you live in
No.
here. Oh, okay.
I
I don't hate cooking late. It's 9:00.
I was gonna ask you guys if you want anything from Culver's. Would y'all been wanted that or no?
Probably.
It was a quick thought and it went away really quick.
You used to also not like mashed potatoes.
I know. I used to not like a lot of things. You know how right now I'm not liking chocolate? I used to love chocolate. I loved candy. I still want to love candy.
All right, we got to end this. Should I cut the yelling out?
Yes. Especially for our child.
No, I'm talking about the video. The video.
Oh, just no. Leave it in. So you can see my reaction. I'm probably like,
Leave it into the
I hit him one when
fans.
he's like, don't hit me.
Leave it into the fans to see the real me.
I don't think I've ever been hit before.
I haven't either.
No
Only
girl
by
has
my
ever
mom and
slapped you?
dad. Huh? Slap me? No.
Or like threw anything at you?
Yeah.
Cass is
Yeah.
exposing us right
But
now.
not.
We've never hit each
It's
other.
obviously my opinion. Not anything I
No.
deserve,
I
bro.
never said that we hit each other.
I know. It's just funny the way you're asking.
No, I don't.
I never
think
hit you,
so.
right?
No.
Say it in the mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I've been yelled at though, and I didn't even.
You
yell
probably
at them.
deserved it.
I didn't even yell at them first. I definitely yelled after though. I had to get mine in. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, that's trauma shit, bro.
Yeah.
God, jeez, man.
Catch us on the Bright Line next week on the way to
Brightline podcast.
Anyway, it's Christmas week.
brother.
We're
Christmas
hoping to
week.
have a
What'd I
great
say?
Christmas.
Brightline pod.
No, she's
Oh,
We're
go
hoping to
ahead.
have a great Christmas, and hopefully everyone else does too.
Yep.
So next podcast, you'll hear us about talking about how our Christmas day was with our families.
That
I'm
part,
gonna go
that's
get
true.
everybody a Rolex for Christmas.
That's exactly why she is a role on the podcast, bro. What a way to wrap it up. Pause. That's what she said.
Nah.
That's for losers, and that's what I had to say. That's a good one though. Yes. Next podcast probably talk about Christmas and shit. We'll see if
So-
Cody can get more shirts. Need some shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get that for Christmas.
If anybody wants to donate to our podcast, it's gonna go to the proceeds go to Cody's shirts. Yeah, sure. Did you end it?
No, I hit the yes sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. Okay, we're done. Bye.